Hello, people. So, I decided I was going to do something with a friend today. His name is Richard, and he's a piece of shit.
He is.
Yeah. And we decided what we're going to do is tier list. And the reason why is we argue all the fucking time.
The sky is not blue.
Indeed. Well, yeah, Craig would be perfect for this as well. Okay. So you see my screen, right? So I'm sharing
I
my
sure do.
my screen with him with Discord. So we're rating from S to F, and then there's never been. Now I gotta be clear about these things. For me, now again, this is subjective. For me, S is like God, and obviously F is trash. Now like one of the like I'm trying to think. Just because you always go there and you get a consistent experience, it doesn't necessarily mean it's an S. But at the same time, like if there's a place that may not be that good, but you always know what you're gonna get, to you maybe it is an S. So it's always gonna be subjective. So the first one we're gonna do is Arby's. And we'll basically take the average between me and you. For me, Arby's, it's a B.
Okay.
Would you agree with that?
I was gonna give him a B.
Or you're gonna go, oh fucking hell, agree. Checkers, I've actually never been.
I've never been either.
Okay, so Jack in the Box. Now here's where I'm spicy, as Richard would say. I'm gonna give him a C. Every time I've been there, like it's inconsistent. Now it's only been like 5 times ever, but like I feel like they're below expectations. Because like here's my argument: you go to like McDonald's and Burger King, you know what you're gonna get. Jack in the Box is inconsistent. You can't be inconsistent and cheap. My opinion. Have you ever been?
I've only been to Jack in the Box one time. I will give them a C.
You'll give him a C. All right.
There was nothing to write home about, and it wasn't a bad experience, so you get a slap that middle.
There you go. Jimmy John's. I guess in like my for me like so this will be the like we'll both do we'll start with 3 right off the bat. We'll both be the first person to talk about 3. So after this one, you'll well actually never mind because this is the fourth. I can't fucking count.
Just keep going down the list. It's
Okay,
not that
that's
hard.
fine. Fuck you, Richard. By the way, adult content. Richard's making a porno.
We are family fucking friendly.
Family fucking friendly Christian Discord, motherfucker.
Fuck you if you have a problem with it.
Indeed. Anyway, Jimmy John's. I'm gonna compare them to
This
like
is easy.
sub shops. It's easy for me. It's not. I'd say it's a B.
I was gonna give him a C.
You were gonna
I
say
feel like I feel like Jimmy John's is exceptionally hyped up. Personally, every time I go there, or me and my wife get something from there, it's never what we want. Like the last sub my wife got from there, she paid for extra meat, and there was maybe two total of like turkey, 2 pieces of turkey. So we'll give him a C. Honestly, I would prefer to give him a D, but
wait. Is Jimmy John's the one that says a sub above?
no, that's Jersey Mike's.
Okay, Jimmy John's is a C.
Jimmy John's is the free smells here.
Okay. Yep. I'm thinking of Jersey Mike's. You're right. Jersey Mike's is a B. Okay, but
I
anyway.
was gonna say Jimmy John's is just like lunch meat. I can do that at
Okay.
home.
Okay. Sonic. I say a C.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nothing to write home about, but they're not bad.
Now here's my first controversial one. Whataburger. D.
D,
D.
I
So
would give him a B. I've had him twice.
my friend Tyler, or I should say our friend Tyler, went to Whataburger and I got really fucking pissed off at him because he said it was subpar. I'm like, no, that's bullshit. And I got really fucking pissed at him because I confused Whataburger with another burger restaurant, and I remembered I hate Whataburger. So because you said B, we're gonna have to average it a C. White Castle, I'd say D.
Never been.
Never been? Okay. So I guess that
I
would be
mean,
average to a D.
yeah.
Okay, here's the thing about IHOP. For me, I get it. Everything outside pancakes and waffles is eh. But pancakes and waffles is really good.
Which they do advertise in their name.
Yes. So, You do have to take everything else into consideration, the fact that they sell burgers that are bad. So, C.
I was gonna agree with C. I'd say the pancakes would be a B, but they're also
Yes.
overpriced, I
I,
believe.
I won't disagree with that, and especially with like the fast casual option. Oh my god, where the hell is it? I think it's in Hubbard. Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Uh, C's Waffles and just a Waffle House for Hubbard. Breakfast at
Waffle
Tiffany's, I
House.
believe, is in what is that? Farrell?
Okay, I don't think it's in Farrell.
No,
Maybe it's
it's not.
Sharon then. Nonetheless, the point is, breakfast at Tiffany's isn't that much more. It's actually cheaper.
Where's the Barrel place at, Tom? That area.
Sharpsville.
Sharpsville. It's in Breakfast at Tiffany's is in Sharpsville.
Okay, well I was gonna say that's actually cheaper and it's far better.
The little mom and pop shops are superior always.
Oh yeah. Papa John's in the realm of pizza. I'm gonna say B.
I'll give them a B. That's Lexi's favorite pizza place.
Okay,
Like
okay.
for the chains.
Yeah, my favorite overall is Luigi's, but yeah, they're not a chain. Panda Express. I've literally had one time at Panda Express and it was at Cedar Point. I'm gonna be honest, D.
I'll give them a C.
See, okay, we'll go with Richard on this one.
I feel like the the Cedar Point one's just an outlier just because of how busy they are. Plus, the location overprices them.
Okay.
We do have a Panda Express in Boardman, Ohio, so you can get a more realistic, I think, view of what they offer.
For me, Popeyes is one thing. It's a chicken sandwich, which is good. Unfortunately, you're talking about fast food territory. Burger King has surpassed them now with a chicken sandwich for me. The Chick-King is better. So, because they're only one thing, and it's that chicken sandwich, I'm going to go D.
D, I'd give them a B.
B? We'll have to
I
sort through.
love Popeyes because their chicken's, I'd say, pretty good for fast food. Fries, not bad, but their sauces, I think, is where they are a step above other fast foods. So they have exceptional sauce selection. The sauces are good. I love their blackened ranch. You will not find that anywhere but Popeyes for fast food. I love it.
Okay. Now, here's where my what you know what you're going to get comes in. Little Caesars. I do not think you can beat the $5 hot and ready. So it's pure C. Now,
I agree,
I will argue the quality isn't great.
but you know what you're getting in is cheap.
Yes, and it's fucking fast. Never been to a Zaxby's.
Same.
Okay, that one was easy. Burger King. Before the Chick-King. Before it, I say C to D. I do like Burger King, but I know what I'm going to get, but it's C to D. Because of the Chick-King, it's B or C. Because they have
I mean,
taken
I'll give it a C. It's
C.
just a standard fast food restaurant. Nothing bad. They have, I think, some good deals.
Okay.
The Burger King part in particular near my house is god awful, but I'm not gonna blame their overall rating against one bad franchise.
All right. Now here's where my controversy comes in. Wendy's is an A for me.
Give them a A B.
Oh,
Um,
good.
so I'll give them a B.
My thing is, every time they like put out a new burger or chicken sandwich, for one, they do it to both, and it's interesting. It's not boring, so we'll go B then because you said A B. Taco Bell. It's all Chris Harper's fault. Um, fuck.
I gotta go with a C.
I'll go with the
Lately,
C.
I haven't been too impressed. I'd say it used to be an A to B, but the prices have gone up. My freaking soft tacos are no longer cheap, and the quality and quantity of meat is significantly lower.
So here's the one thing about Taco Bell, and you can ask fucking Chris. We used to go every fucking day at lunch. You know this. We always were charged different amounts for the same orders, depending on the day. Taco Bell inflation is real, and it's even worse now. There's no consistency with pricing.
I
Subway
just
for me.
feel across the board for their companies, they've just given lower quantities. I
I
don't
agree.
appreciate that.
I agree. Subway for me is an F.
Okay, I was gonna say just a normal C. Nothing to write home about. I don't ever go there, so I think a D is a good rating for them.
Yeah, we'll go an average.
Disclaimer: I've only ever gotten one thing from Subway and one thing only. That's my meatball sub.
We went there quite frequently, especially when they're at like a Walmart, and I just no because now
Nothing special. Nothing to write home about.
what the fuck, that was the one I was just telling you about. Fuck, the other sub shop.
Jimmy John's,
No, not Jimmy
Jersey
John's.
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Here's the issue. I had Jersey Mike's once. It's like, okay, similar price. It's like, okay, Jersey Mike's wins. Done. Just go home. You're drunk. Subway's just drunk driving. Um, Here's my controversy. Another hot topic. Five Guys is a fucking ass. There's no such thing as a bad time.
I'd give them an S to an A. I mean, their prices are a little higher in comparison to other places, but they cook the food in front of you. They tell you where you get your fries from. So I think the quality is very good, just a little pricey. But for what they offer, S to A, I think is
We'll have to go
okay.
A. We'll have to go A then. Applebee's. So obviously not pure fast food, more like fast casual.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go B because of
Their
one item.
their
Chicken.
food quality, I think, is a C to D at best. But their prices and their combos and crap that you can get is A B. So I'm gonna have to give Applebee's a C.
C. Okay, we'll go with C. My thing is
I
the
don't think the
chicken
food's
one.
good,
I
but the pricing and deals redeem it.
I love the chicken wonton tacos.
Plus, your drinks are always fun.
Yeah, I will agree with that. Auntie Anne's. I really don't have a strong opinion one over the other.
B.
You're gonna go B? Why?
Yeah. Well, I would say Auntie Anne's across the board is usually a C, but whenever you get Auntie Anne's, it's in a mall, and you're always happy to get it, and you never really complain. I always get the cinnamon sugar pretzel bites, and I never have an issue with them.
You know what? You bring up a point. Oh, I was so in C territory. You bring up a point. I'm gonna go B because of just that, and especially when you have like kids. Yeah, I'm gonna completely agree with you. Um, Chili's.
I'm gonna give them the Applebee's treatment. Same thing.
Oh, so they were a B for me. I feel like they're a little bit better.
I don't go to one more than the other. It's always far
Okay,
and few between when I do, so my opinion will stand.
we're gonna have a lot of C's. Chipotle. I have not been the hugest fan until the last 2 weeks. I've been door dashing them at least one time a week. They're expensive. However, I have never had something from Chipotle and it didn't fill me up and it didn't taste good.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
I'm gonna go B.
I was gonna say A B.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with a B. Also, I think a lot of these places, pricing wise, if you go through their app and get rewards, that helps out.
Okay. Denny's for me is in a weird category. It's in D, but it's because of inconsistency.
I agree.
I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, and you know what you're gonna get. But sometimes, like, you got really good breakfast items, and sometimes they're really bad.
I think D is sufficient. And I think the price point, you're kind of like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Domino's is ruined for me because of Nick Snyder. And let me explain our friend. For years, we always had this party at Richard's house, Secret Santa, and Nick always made me buy pizza. And it was almost always Domino's. And Domino's isn't bad, but it's just like I have this stigma of like, okay, I'm going to Richard's party, so that means I'm spending $97 because Nick Snyder. So for me, Domino's is a C.
I don't think the world in mass have heard this before, but Tom right here once spent $30+ on Nick Snyder on McDonald's breakfast.
And he couldn't finish it all.
It's in the void, okay? I've been holding that inside for many years.
Where are you ranking Domino's?
I put them with the other pizza place, Papa John's.
A B?
Oh, they're a B. They're a B. I'd give them a C. Their pricing's pretty good when you get the medium pizzas.
Okay.
Not bad. It's not good.
CC's never been.
Same thing with. I feel like all the pizza places are about the same.
So you're gonna go see then?
Hmm.
All right. Hardee's, unfortunately, never been.
They have decent burgers. Um, Still kind of like a fast food. I say they'd be CD, but we can put never been.
Well, no,
I've only
like,
had them in person one time.
well, in that case, your vote's the only one that matters.
I'd give them a D.
D. Okay, here it is. So I was just bitching about Whataburger. This is what I thought Whataburger was. In and out, animal style. There is nothing in the world that's better. It is S plus 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 for me.
Well, I've only had them one time. It was not stellar. It was not bad. I got exactly what I wanted, and it was satisfactory. So I give them a solid B.
So I guess we're stuck at A. Damn it. Never mind. KFC.
I give them a straight C. It's just a good fast food
Yeah,
restaurant that's all reliable,
I can't
like half the
defend
ones
that.
on this list.
I can't say anything about that. Now this one's slightly controversial one up here. Buffalo Wild Wings. I would say a D instantly. However, their bird dogs are really crispy chicken and are really fucking good. But they're overpriced, so C.
I agree. I was gonna say I'd say the food is a B on a good day. They're overpriced. Their hours make up for it. The last time Lexi and I went there was when our large area had a big power outage. They were probably the only place that was not packed brim. It was 12:30 at night. Because of their late hours, we were able to get a dinner that night. So I'm gonna give them a C.
Okay. Here's a non-controversial one. Chick-fil-A.
S.
S. Yeah, there's not much else to say.
The Lord's chicken.
But I do put, for me, Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out are like hugging. Panera Bread. God, that one's hard. I want to say food quality A, but pricing's a C, so I have to put it at a B.
I only get two things from there: my bagel and the mac and cheese.
Oh, the mac and cheese is fucking delicious. Overpriced as shit, but fucking delicious.
Yeah, I would put them at a B, C.
B? Okay.
So it sounds like B's the common denominator.
Layla's Barbecue. Haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, not near us.
Okay, Long John Silver's.
I've never been.
You've never been? I'm gonna have to go C, D. Just depends on the location. So in that case, I'm gonna go D.
You
Because
can't tell me Long John Silver's is not a money scheme. How are they in business?
there are really good ones, and then there's really bad ones. Marco's Pizza. I'm actually new to it. I was very shocked. Very good. I actually put it as a B.
I'd give him a B.
Okay. And speaking of standard fast food, here's one that is controversial. There's an issue with this, and this is the only reason why I want to put McDonald's at a B. Although you can argue one way or the other, McDonald's has the best French fry. They do not have the best French fry. They have the best quarter pounder with cheese. They do not have the best quarter pounder with cheese. It tastes like nothing else. There is nothing that tastes similar. It's just not possible. So for me, it's a B because of that.
I was also going to give them a B. I don't think any fast food should get an A. McDonald's, you might have bad experiences, you might have good experiences, but they're always there. That's the go-to for probably the most everyone. And their pricing is not bad, especially if you go on their app, you get a lot of good rewards.
Okay. Well, contrary to your last view, this is a fast food I want to give an A. I love Dairy Queen. I feel like the pricing's good and the food's pretty damn good, and especially you get like the chicken strip basket. I say it's A tier. Now the issue is I have Five Guys in In-N-Out in the S tier. So do I feel like there are Five Guys in In-N-Out? No. So because of the scale, I have to go B.
I give them a B because I don't think their quality is good enough to be with the likes of Burger King and others. I don't go there enough because I have options like McDonald's that I usually prefer. over them.
Pizza Hut's difficult. Oh, I want to go see. Even though I like them, I'm not going to say I don't. I'm going to have to go see just because it's difficult. There's times it's been inconsistent.
Well, I was gonna go with a B. I think their pricing can put them at a C.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you now. I'm going to change my opinion.
I was gonna say of all like the big fast pizza places in our area, the Papa John's, Domino's. I won't necessarily include Marco's because their locations aren't too many. But between Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, I'd probably say of the three, Pizza Hut is my favorite for pizza.
Okay, we'll go that way. Starbucks me is an F. No, I'm kidding. It is a C, and it's not just the pricing. Here's my thing with Starbucks. You decided to like grande venti bullshit.
The three languages for the sizes.
Yes, like it's like we're too politically correct of a company, and I hate to say it, I hold it against them. So they're a C.
I would put them as an S for a coffee place. So hear me out. Your Starbucks walk-in experience versus your Dunkin' walk-in experience are two very different things. You walk into Starbucks, all those baristas are going to say, hello, welcome in, or hello, hope you're having a good day, or anything along those lines. You walk into Dunkin', those motherfuckers are going to say, fuck you, get out of our store, okay? The quality of Starbucks, I would say, is better than the quality of the Dunkin' coffee on most things. I think their customer experience, especially just a walk-in even on the drive-through comms, I think elevates the experience a lot higher.
The only thing I disagree with you with is the coffee quality. But you don't drink coffee though; you get their other beverages.
Yeah.
I feel like their coffee is artificially weak.
Yeah.
But so what would you give them then?
I'd say an A. I don't think it belongs with an S.
Okay.
I know their pricing is higher, but the way the customer experiences.
Oh wait,
Plus,
I said C.
they
So
have
we have to average out to a B then. Yeah, I'm done.
they have chocolate cake pops, which Dunkin' does not have. And if I could eat only one thing for the rest of my life and not get fat, it would be the Starbucks chocolate cake pop. It's life changing.
Another controversial one for me. Steak and
Hey,
Shake. Easy. Okay, never mind. No controversy. We're done. Not even a further
you don't go to
discussion.
Steak and Shake that much, but when you do, you're always pleasantly surprised.
Yep.
Also, their dine-in experience is pretty unique, where they still have the intercom where they call your order number, like the old times. You just kind of feel a little nostalgic going there.
Yeah.
And the food's not bad, and it's priced well, I'd say.
The Krusty Krab. Never been.
You're telling me you've never had a Krabby Patty, goddammit? S. Easy.
Are you being serious?
Thomas from SpongeBob. It's not a real restaurant.
Well, apparently it is.
It's a fucking joke.
I don't think it is. It's in Ohio, dude. It was in Ohio. It's a burger joint.
I don't believe this.
It's real, dude.
You are lying with me right now.
It was in Columbus, Ohio.
No, pull up the goddamn Google Images and see what their logo looks like and confirm, because it's a little
Dude,
small on my screen.
they've been on. There's 3 Yelp entries alone.
So I can give you a Yelp review.
No, actually, you can't.
I'll find a way. I'll leave a Google review right by your address. Say this place stinks.
Yeah, it's a real
Stinks.
place. So you've never been, I'm assuming then.
No, that was a Facebook page with 0 followers and 0 posts.
Yeah, because the location's closed.
Fuck you, Tom.
Waffle House.
B.
I was gonna go C. Here's my thing. I've only ever been to a Waffle House drunk, and I think that's what most Americans would say. You know what you're gonna get.
Listen. You know what you're not saying about that comment? Waffle House was there for you at 4 a.m. when no one else was on this list. Maybe Denny's, because they're also 24 hours.
All right, we'll go B.
Listen, me and Lexi always get the same thing. Our food's been pretty consistent. Sometimes they're busy, but that's just because they're the little diner setup, and depending when you go, it gets busy on the weekend or morning or breakfast or whatever. Pricing's good. People are usually pretty friendly, and they're also open 24 hours a day. So when you are drunk at 4 or 5 in the morning, they'll be there for you. And I
Spon-
think that is unspoken and deserves points.
this episode sponsored by Waffle House. Church's Fried Chicken, never been.
Same.
Friendly's, never been.
Never been.
Johnny Rockets, never been.
Same. I'm not seeing Raising Cane's.
I know. I
Motherfuckers
was
need to
actually looking
update
for
this
that too.
list.
Raising Cane's, because that's
Sheets isn't up here either.
your sauce argument. With what fucking restaurant was your sauce argument with?
Popeyes.
Yeah, that I was gonna say Raising Cane's is better, but no, you're right. No, Raising Cane's is bullshit. Okay, Raising Cane's, S tier.
S.
There it is.
Yep.
It's right here. You can see it right beside Chick-fil-A. Del Taco for me is a pure F.
Never been.
Oh, it's like Taco Bell, but after you vomited it. Olive Garden.
B.
Okay, never mind. No controversy. Controversy avoided.
I was gonna say I feel like they. I wanted to say C, but thinking on it, whatever I get, the unlimited soup and salad, very good. Pricing, we don't get a whole lot. Their rolls are amazing. Good experience. B.
Here's the thing with Olive Garden. You're spending about $30.
But you know that walking in.
Yes. But here's the thing. You cannot leave that restaurant without having stomach pains from being too full. That's just the experience. It's part of it. You never leave hungry. It's physically fucking impossible. Red Robin.
Never been.
Oh, you never been? I'd say it's B or A, B or A, B or A. I'm gonna go B. Ew, I'm almost wanting to go A. Now I'm gonna go B. It's the Olive Garden of burgers. Really,
Yeah.
really good. Really, really good. Cracker Barrel, never been.
B.
B. What's your
It's
experience?
a nice sit down experience. They're usually attached to No, they're good. I put them kind of like Panera for my view of them. I'm not saying they are Panera, but my view of them is like Panera. Don't go there a lot. Probably a little pricey. The food's not terrible.
Dave and Buster's, I've really never had the food. I
Yeah, I
usually
just went for
stop.
the overpriced drinks and stupid shitty prizes. I
Yeah.
feel like food wise, they deserve a D.
D. I won't argue.
C or D.
We'll go D.
Yes, I'd say putting them with C is kind of an insult to the other mid solid standards.
I agree with that. Bob Evans to me is also a D. Just
I was
not a
gonna
fan.
say C for
Okay.
just a middle line.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe, blah, 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 blah. Out goes Y-O-U. So now it's a D. Tim Hortons.
B.
So for me,
B or A.
it was an F for like about 3 weeks. Because I was working at Dunkin' at the time when they opened and they were going to kill our business, and then they completely imploded.
Well, that's bias. That's not
Yes.
objective on the quality of their.
However, the one time me and Josh went there on a lunch, I had a really good coffee. So B. So B. On the border, never been.
Yeah, never been.
Never even heard of, to be honest. Krispy Kreme. I've never actually been to a Krispy Kreme. I've had Krispy Kreme donuts. They're fucking amazing. So I
Yeah.
say B.
Yeah, I agree.
Dunkin' Donuts. Although again, I said I have bias because I've worked there. I still say C.
I'd give them a C. I feel like they get they're solid. You know that it's going to be a little cheaper than Starbucks. The issue I have with Dunkin' is they do not have the consistency and the quality of their drinks that Starbucks does. Now I get Dunkin' probably gets more traffic than Starbucks does because of their price point and just training all those people to be consistent to that standard. I give them C.
Okay.
Because your customer experience is not always going to be positive like Starbucks, and the drinks are really hit or miss.
If not,
I
I'll
also
say
don't
C.
like. I also don't like how some locations will give you the liquid sugar cane, and other locations will give you the hard sugar cane. For customer experience is not consistent. Starbucks, not even a worry.
Tell me how you really feel.
Some drinks from Dunkin' are an SA. Some drinks are a DF. That's why they're C.
So using that logic, I'm putting
for the same drink because they're inconsistent.
Yeah. Using that logic for Baskin Robbins, I put a B. Because although the ice cream is only slightly above average, the customer experience is actually pretty good. All 4 times I've went, because like you can sample fucking everything and they never bitch at you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know what this next one is. Caramels or Carrabba's?
Carrabba's.
Carrabba's
It's like a
Italian.
fancy sit-down restaurant.
Oh, have you ever
We
been?
had one. We had one in Boardman. Expensive. The food quality was probably a B, but because of the price point, I mean, it was a fancy sit-down restaurant. I'm not gonna diminish them being a nice restaurant, so we'll give them a B.
B.
I'd say,
Okay.
I'd say a C is probably insulting for what they stand for, like as a company.
Okay. Cheesecake Factory only been to once with you guys,
A.
ironically. And yeah, I would have to agree it's an A. It was really nice.
Overpriced, but you know that when you're walking in, it is a fancy place, and the customer experience is nice. Usually the locations are pretty cool.
Beef Ubredes. Never.
Never been.
Yeah. Bonefish Grill. Never been.
Never been.
El Pollo Loco. Never been.
Nope.
A&W. Been to
Nope.
twice. Okay. I was gonna say C. So you've never been, so that's an easy C. Average. Firehouse Subs. I want to go, but I've never been.
B.
B. That's good to hear. That's an
They're pretty
improvement.
cool. They are expensive, but the experience and just the whole firefighter background that they have, pretty cool location. A little overpriced. Food's pretty good.
Golden Corral's a weird one for me.
I'd give them CD. I'm not into the buffets, so
I go BC, so we'll go C. And let me explain why. It depends on the day. There are times they have really, really nice shit, and it's like random. When they like have like, for instance, like cedar plank salmon, they'll have one day, and it's like, okay, now it's fucking awesome. And like there's days there's no cedar plank salmon, and you're very sad, and you go home and you didn't get a toy with your meal, and you're very unhappy. Then you cry. Anyway, Hungry Howie's never been.
same.
Hooters. Because of the experience, a C. Food quality, D or F.
I'd have to say D.
D.
The food
All right.
wasn't terrible. I got wings when I was there. You're paying for the experience. They are overpriced. As a sports bar, not bad. The other part, I'm a good Christian boy.
Cheddar's Scratch Chicken or Kitchen.
Nope.
Yeah, same here. Crystal.
Nope.
Same here. Longhorn Steakhouse. Okay. Oh, the other one's
I
on
give
there.
all three steakhouses a B. They
No,
both have their merit. They all have their merits. They all have their downfalls.
you're fucking wrong. Let me explain this. Longhorn's a B. I do agree. But it's a B to C. Outback is the same. Oh, well, I'm not going to ruin this. I feel like there's one that's superior
Yeah,
for me,
Ruby Tuesdays. I agree.
obviously. And
Ruby Tuesdays.
the other two, or for one, I love Ruby's. We're going to get to there in a moment. I feel like of the 3, Outback's the weakest. So I obviously, what the best is Texas Roadhouse for me. But again, that's for me. I put Outback a C.
I give it a B. I had a good steak there. It was overpriced. All of them are overpriced, but I mean, I've had good experiences and bad experiences with all of them. I will say some of our more bad experiences have just been a takeout, which I think understandably, you're not going to get the quality you get in restaurant. Never been to Red Lobster.
What?
I only eat seafood.
Well, they have a lot of other things other than seafood.
I
Red Lobster depends on what's really popular, but here's the problem. It's a B. For one reason and one reason only. What's that reason, Richard? You never
They're
been, but
racist.
no. Cheddar Bay fucking biscuits. Sorry. Just, it exists. And here's Chili's over here going like, what the fuck? Why the fuck am I not? Because you don't have Cheddar Bay biscuits. That's why. Ruby Tuesdays for me is an interesting one. For me, it's an A. That was me and Leslie's place. And I've went there, God, 70, 80 times. Of that, 67 times we had like the exact same server, who was also cute. but she was like in on us. Like we were like, I don't know, remember, like very, very positive customer experience, and the food was phenomenal every time I went. What's yours?
Well, I don't have that in-depth, interesting, long-time experience with Ruby Tuesdays. I'd give them BC for what they are. I'd say B.
Okay, we're up here B then. And here comes to my thing. Of the three steakhouses, Texas Roadhouse is the cheapest.
Whip out the knee pads, Tom.
It's the cheapest, factually. So it is the least overpriced, and I actually feel like the quality is better, specifically with the New York strip and then the rolls.
I love
And,
the
and
rolls
no
and the
matter
butter.
and no matter how busy they are, here's the thing: I've had 45-minute waits at Outback. I've had an hour and a half wait at Longhorn. I have never had a 45-minute at Texas Roadhouse, no matter how fucking busy. And you know this shit. So I say A.
I'd like to give them a B with the other steakhouses. I think an A's fair.
All right, so a lot of average. Actually, neither one
More
of us are
B's.
overly negatively. So poor Del Taco. Here's Del Taco going like,
To be clear, that is all you.
yeah, I did not care for it. Now there's nothing I disagree with. Nothing at all in there I disagree with.
Don't forget the other S tier. That's the only thing we disagree with.
Here's Raising Cane's. Yeah.
That's the only thing we disagree with. It not being included on the list
Yeah.
is an insult.
Raising Cane's, it's right here. You could see it. It's just fucking black on black. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bad image.
Black on black crime.
It is a hate crime, not including them.
So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Where the hell